More news, people, outrageous. Wars and the oil market pumps above $100 a barrel again. The Straits of Hormuz are shut down. Iran war, is this World War III? What's going on? Stocks retreat again. Stocks are tanking amid rising crude prices and credit worries. The credit markets are locking up, apparently. A lot of news about private credit. A lot of these software companies have borrowed private credit as investors are trying to exit. It's not good. So we've got a lot of news going on today. Where do I start? So today is Thursday, March 12th, 2026. Doing a later video this afternoon, but just let's see what's going on here on CNN. CNN is reporting there's a message out of Iran from their new supreme leader. I really don't know how to interpret a lot of this. There's been news talk about drones and putting the state of California on alert because of Iranian drones ramming. There's a vehicle into Michigan synagogue. Here, news on it. Iran's new supreme leader says key oil route will remain closed. So this is what we have. U.S. strikes Iranian aircraft. Mortgage rates are pumping, climbing too. 11% as Iran war roils markets. So we got the propaganda machine, unreal here. CNN. So this is what we have on CNN. The Fox News is reporting too. These headlines are outrageous. Fox News, let's see, saying that there's an alert put out because of California. I'm just kind of reading the news headlines. Okay, so update, a temple got attacked. Okay, security forces. My good, Trump administration signals when the U.S. Navy will escort oil tankers through the Straits of Hormuz. So this is what we have. Wow. I'm just trying to decipher this news here and then trying to have a perspective. Iran, there's been news about, I saw brief headlines on this, I'm researching it, but just going to do a quick video today. So let's see. All right, so stocks retreat, okay, there's stock market's tanking. Stocks are under pressure today as crude prices keep rising amid widening disruptions to production and transport in the Middle East. WTI crude oil prices are up 9% today after Iraq suspended oil terminal activity following an attack by Iran on 2 oil tankers. Oman also temporarily evacuated a key oil export hub at Mina al-Fahal, if I'm pronouncing that right, and Iran escalated attacks on Dubai. So many of the world's rich and elite, they went to Dubai, but now they're showing drones is being attacked and drones are flying over Dubai. Stocks extend their losses. Iran's supreme leader, the Ayatollah Khamenei, said Iran's leverage of closing the Straits of Hormuz should be used and attacks on Gulf Arab neighbors will continue. And he added that Iran will open unspecified other fronts in the war if the U.S. and Israel persist with their attacks. So this is being reported. It's not good. The market credit concerns too are weighing on bank stocks as asset managers today after Morgan Stanley and Cliffwater LLC capped withdrawals from their private credit funds amid investor demand to redeem more than funds allow. So not good. This private credit reminds me of long-term capital management combined with the great financial crisis of 2008-09 with Bear Stearns, Lehman Brothers, and Washington Mutual. and then all the too big to fails. So are we going to have bailouts to infinity here, too big to fail? BlackRock, Blackstone, KKR has been in the news, with redemptions, and then all these different investments. This private equity, they're investing in many of the software companies who are going to private equity, and then now their software companies are being displaced because of AI, artificial intelligence. Crude oil prices higher despite IEA members' decision to release 400 million barrels for emergency oil stockpiles. So this is fascinating. So Iran's president firm international guarantees against future aggressions, and U.S. economic news was mixed. So this is what we have. So interest rates, got to watch it. And then the big movers, cruise lines, Royal Caribbean, and let's say Carnival are off, and United Airlines because of fuel costs. Norwegian Cruise Line, American Airlines, Alaska Air Group, and Southwest are down big today. And Delta is down more than 2%. So this is what we have, people. Fertilizer stocks are up. So is this the book of Revelation playing out? Is this the book of Daniel? Is it the book of Matthew playing out? Private credit funds slide as investors sell out. Reuters is reporting investment funds such as KKR and Blue Owl have seen their stock prices slide. Investors are questioning the quality of the loans, so we're seeing it feels like a bank run. So we shall see with this bank run. Private credit lending directly to businesses outside of the banking system has ballooned into a $2 trillion industry. But there's a lot of concerns about transparency, and lending discipline have rattled confidence. So same thing happened with the mortgage-backed securities back in 2008-09. These publicly traded business development companies, BDCs, so are trading biggest fund falls. I mean, there's a lot of them. FSKKR Capital is being priced at 51 cents on the dollar. Blue Owl is being priced at 68 cents on the dollar. So, and then Prospect Capital is being priced at 44 cents. Not good. So why this matters? Why does this matter? Falling stock prices signal rising pessimism. So that people are pessimistic about this private credit market. It's not good. And it's not really being covered a lot on the traditional media. So I penned an ebook here recently you can read for free, Natural Healing of Type 2 Diabetes. Kindle edition, you can read it for free. I'll put the link in below. You can reclaim your health and guide to natural healing type 2 diabetes. So that's my ebook that I penned recently. So this news it's something here. This brand news, and then the escalation of the war and everything. Let's see, Fox News. Let's see. For California, Iranian attacks escalate across Middle East as container ships are struck. Experts say, this is on Fox News, that Iran drone attack on California coast would be very easy to stop. This is what they're saying. And FBI warns California of possible Iranian drone attack. So we got to get ready for this, people. So this is real, and we got to, pray about this. So, an alleged Iranian drone threat targeting California. News on it. It would be difficult. Oh man. Alerts, and FBI warns California of alleged drone threat. Iranian wanted to launch a surprise drone attack. Now, we saw such from Mexico a few weeks back. So that's something, I mean, China, North Korea, Russia, and the Ukraine, I guess, or Iran could have hundreds, millions of robots or AI Android drones, swim across the Pacific, I guess, and then do a beach landing on the U.S. How are we going to defend against such? I mean, I don't make the news. I'm just kind of reading the news headlines here. So with that, my goodness, wow, look at these stocks. Okay, the stock major market overview here. Stock market's off. You're going in the close. It closed down 700 points. The S&P's off. The Nasdaq's tanking. Is this 1928? Are we going to go into the Great Economic Depression? Globally, does the oil market shut down all the economies of the industrial world? It could. Gold is off about $82. Silver's flat, about $85. We shall see. SanDisk is active. So the VIX is up at 27. I'm seeing an increase in volatility. Volatility goes up usually after a big trend. That means there could be a trend reversal here. So it's kind of playing out in the stock market. So we shall see. Amid soaring oil prices, Trump is now turning to the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. So there's not much demand, though, for oil because the economies of the world, the industrial economies are slow. They're in economic recession already. That's what some are saying. So this is what we have, people. Let's look at Yahoo Finance here real quick. Running about 12 minutes. The news is just, I'm not a professional newscaster, so let's see. Stocks resume Iran-fueled sell-off as oil surges anew. New attacks signal the Iran war is escalating across the Middle East. Further disruption of oil. Trade deficit plummets. Tech giants hover on the cusp of correction as the war heats up. A lot of the software companies aren't doing so well, and the private credit market is showing such. Housing bill since the subprime crisis. So we got Senate is moving to make, we got another real estate bubble and next great financial crisis. Oil prices surge. Rivian, news on it. I'm just kind of read the news and then try to create a trading plan for myself to survive. The real market shock is in long bonds, like the 30-year bond. Bloomberg, Dubai, Gulf states, a contemporary leave region. My goodness. So it's kind of exhausting for me. I mean, I'm trying to follow the news like everyone else. Top gainers, Celanese Corp is up. So Olin Corporation is up big, 9%. Firefly Aerospace, they might be, I guess, drone manufacturers. So that's what we have. I try to keep it real. Nokia is active. NVIDIA is active. American Airlines is active. This is what we have, people. Time to prep. I'm a prepper. I just recently published and created and coded an app called Weather Mist. It does artificial intelligence weather as an app. It's incredible. It uses agentic AI. It's weather, WEATHERMIST.com, weathermist.com. I used it today because there was rainstorms here in North Florida where I'm at, and I was able to use my app, weathermist.com, and to get a heads up using AI about weather. Tornadoes, floods, hurricanes, severe storms, thunderstorms, etc. So check out weathermist.com. That's what I have running 15 minutes, people. You know, backing the truck up on XRP, purchase some more of it, buying the dippy dip on Bitcoin, watching the oil market and all the geopolitical stuff and news headlines. Got to pray for California, see what's going on there. So, all right, everyone, have a great day. And I give thanks for my abundant supply now manifested. I have it now. Thanks.